Hey, Kayla. So before the game, we kind of saw you sharing a moment with Ryan Howard. Could you maybe describe to us what your relationship is with her and how that's maybe developed?
Yeah, we're obviously pretty good friends. We talk a lot. It's always we try to be competitive when we go against each other. Um, but yeah, we have a good relationship off the court. So kind of shows on the court a little bit. It's mutual respect between us.
For those joining us on Zoom, please submit your question in the Q&A.
Kayla, at the beginning of the game, Kentucky was knocking down threes. What was maybe the struggles trying to get into offensive rhythm for you all, and how tough is it when a team is knocking down threes the way they did early?
Yeah, they came out and punched us in the mouth. Really, they were pretty much hitting every shot they took. We kind of just had to, battle. We had to battle. We were choosing who we wanted to get the shots to. We lost Ryan a couple times in transition. But I think they were shooting 70% from the three, 7 threes in the first half, and maybe 60% from the field overall. So it was tough. It was tough. We got ourselves in a really, really big hole, and it was kind of hard to get out of that.
Thank you, Kayla. That's all we have. You're free to leave.
Okay.
Questions for
Thank you.
Coach? We've got one on Zoom. What tightened up the second half to make a third quarter run?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What tightened up the second half to make a third quarter run?
What ended in the second half?
Says what tightened up.
What?
The question on Zoom says, what tightened up the second
Oh,
half to make a
tightened.
third
I'm
quarter
sorry.
run?
I'm sorry. I don't, they just came out on fire. I watched them play the previous games, and they have all their parts back. They have everybody healthy, and they've been on a run. They've won 7 or 8 in a row, and they can score the ball. And I think when you have Treasure Hunt and people like that shooting threes and making them, that helps Ryan Howard not have to do it all. And they just punched us in the mouth early, and we didn't fold our tent. We kept trying to get back in the game, and we cut it. Didn't we cut it to 9 at one point? So, I mean, we kept battling. It just give them credit. Give them credit. They're on a roll right now.
You mentioned Kentucky having all of its parts back and stuff. How different did this Kentucky team feel to you versus the first time you guys played them this season?
Well, the feel is I don't have Alexis Morris out there. That's almost 17 points a game, and we lost by 15. So it had the same feel. We're just a little bit shorthanded. Now, that's not an excuse because they were going through injuries themselves. I think even suspension maybe, but it's just the nature of the beast. We miss Alexis not being out there on the offensive end and defensive end for that matter. But we got to wait till the NCAA playoffs to play her. I'm not playing her until the playoffs because that gives her a good 4 to 5 weeks to make sure she's strong.
Chantel Jennings with The Athletic. Kim, Kayla's attempt in the corner before your technical, I'm just wondering what you saw on that made you
I
upset.
thought she got fouled after the shot. She did not get fouled when she went up. But it's been a point of emphasis. We've had it called on us 2 or 3 times this year, and I thought after the contest, she just laid on top of Kayla. And that's what I saw. Now, I haven't seen the replay. You may have seen something different, but it was right there in front of me. And it was not on, straight up contesting a shot. That was not the deal, and it just happened to be right at my feet.
We've got another question on Zoom. What was it like trying to juggle lineups in the second half to find a spark?
That's what we do. That's what you're paid to do, to try to find a spark. I thought Sarah came in, who hasn't seen the floor much of late, and she hit a 3 for us. And you're searching, and give somebody else a chance. Yes, that's what you do as a coach. Sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you don't.
What did you see from your post tonight?
I don't know that I can just say anything specific, good or bad, about the post. I just want to give Kentucky credit, and let's move on. Give all the credit to Kentucky, and I just thought they were physical. I thought they hit shots. I thought we finally got a little bit more physical with them in the second half and made it, kind of a decent game.
What was your message to the team after the game?
I talked about energy and I talked about defense and talked about we don't know what time we're leaving in the morning and that we'll ring your phones, so keep them on, and we'll let you know when we're heading back. And that March 13th we'll find out our seeding, and hopefully, it'll be a great atmosphere in Baton Rouge. And by then, Alexis Morris will be back, and let's move on.
That's all we have. Thank you,
Okay,
Coach.
all righty.